What did you say?
She said camera and sex. I don't know what that was.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he says he's a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man.
Live from Kyiv, it's the Spy Guys Tuesday Night Show, filmed at Kochma Terasboba 247 Pushkinska for the best Ukrainian food and atmosphere and a great night out. Welcome everyone, I'm your host Alfie and welcome to the Tuesday Night Show. Now for the news. Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko has been distancing himself from Moscow recently and apparently is considering leaving Putin's pet project, the Eurasian Customs Union. The Eurasian Customs Union was set up by Putin to counter the economic power of the European Union. With Kim Jong-un reportedly set to visit Russia in May, Putin is reportedly considering a new partnership with North Korea called the To Hell With Everything Union. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is reportedly planning to visit Moscow to celebrate Russia's Soviet victory over the Nazis in World War II. Kim Jong-un and Putin in the same room together. What could possibly go wrong? Greece has just held elections, and writing an anti-austerity message, Alexis Tsipras, the dashing young leader of the far-left party Syriza, has now been elected prime minister. Syriza has strong pro-Russian ties and threatens EU unity over sanctions against Russian aggression in Ukraine. So basically, Greece has said, why stop with anti-austerity? Let's cozy up to Russia and go anti-everything. Anti-economy, anti-future, and anti-logic. Gotta love their consistency though. Perhaps they could join Russia and North Korea in the Hell With Everything Union. Ukraine plans to formally ask the UN to label Russia a state sponsor of terrorism. Now, Russian officials, of course, feel as though they've done nothing wrong. I mean, after all, in order to be a state sponsor of terrorism, by definition, you must commit intentional acts which, given their nature or content, may seriously damage a country or international organization. Now, these include attacks upon a person who may cause death, attacks upon the physical integrity of a person, kidnapping or hostage-taking, causing extensive destruction to a government or public facility, a transport system, or an infrastructure facility, seizure of aircraft, ships, or other means of public goods or transport, manufacture, possession, acquisition, transport, supply, or use of weapons, explosive, or of nuclear, biological, or chemical weapons, or participating in the activities of a terrorist group, including supplying information or material resources, or by funding its activities in any way. I mean, it's not like Russia's done any of these things, right? So here's something that have you scratching your heads. This week, the foreign minister of the self-proclaimed People Republic of Donetsk has said that they have the full support of the state of Texas for their separatist agenda. With more on that, we bring to you live from the Cracker Barrel in Austin, Texas, Texas Governor Rick Perry.
All right. All right. Woo! Thank you. It's great to be on the, thank you, Freddie. It's great to be on the Spy Guys show, and I want to talk to you about our support for the Donetsk People's Republic. And you know, since Obama's been in office for the last 6 years, we here in Texas, we've had to live with it, and we've had to understand that, you know, we're not liking what we've been given, and you know, we need to secure the border, and we need to lower taxes and all these things. But most importantly tonight, I want to talk to you about foreign policy. and our support. You know, freedom is on the march. And it's great to know that we got friends out there in the world who are out there on the front lines, fighting for freedom, doing what's right for God and the Bible. And we really want everybody to know how much we support our friends in the Donetsk People's Republic. And I want to let you all know well, this is a little embarrassing. Apparently, I just want to say that Texas does not support the Donetsk People's Republic. I was mistaken about that. They're actually not our friends at all. We don't support anything about what they're doing over there. You'll have to excuse me. I've been having a little sinus infection. I got into the cough syrup a little bit, and let me just make up for it now by saying we here in Texas and in America, we do not support the Donetsk People's Republic for 3 reasons. 1, because they are supported and funded and backed by Russia, not our friend. 2, because they have been denounced by our #1 foreign policy ally, Israel. And number 3 is, what's number 3? Number 1, backed by Russia. Number 2, denounced by Israel. And number 3 is number 3. Number 3 is I forgot number 3. Oops. Let's just go back to you, Freddie.
Thanks for that, Governor Perry. That was informative. So, now at Spy Guys, we'd like to introduce a new segment we call the Word of the Day. Today's Word of the Day is kleptocracy. Can you say kleptocracy? I knew you could. Kleptocracy is defined as a government whose sole purpose is to enrich themselves by stealing from the people. Can you think of any other words that begin with klepto? I can. Kleptomaniac. Remind you of anyone? Well, if it does, leave a comment down below. Especially if that person likes to ride around bare-chested on horses and is worth $70 billion. So, that's our show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave comments down below, and, well, that's all the time we have. Remember, Spy Guys, every Tuesday night. We are Spy Guys, supporting Ukrainian freedom and debunking Russian propaganda, one joke at a time.